Well, welcome back to Morning Break. The Forsyth Farmers Market will have its largest vendor turnout ever on the first Saturday of 2024. And then the next day, we'll take yet another step into a bright and busy future with the inaugural Gullah-Geechee Farmsgiving Brunch. Well, Dr. Deidre Grimm is the Executive Director of the Forsyth Farmers Market. She's here this morning with Food Network guest chef Gina Capers-Willis of Savannah with a look at how this weekend's event is actually going to help benefit local farmers. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Great to see the farmers market just continuing to branch out. I know we have the food truck. We've got the great weekly farmers market. This is just another step that you are taking out into the community.
Yeah, so one thing that we've always wanted to do more about is educating people on what locally sourcing and seasonally eating looks like. And so we partnered with the wonderful chef Gina Capers-Willis to do a Farmsgiving event. I believe the last time we were here, we were speaking of Farmsgiving and how people can host them in their homes. And what better way for us to host our own on the spin of a Gullah-Geechee, right?
So this is kind of the way to kick off these Farmsgivings and let people know how to do them.
Very much so. I think it's always good to have education and seeing how you do it without, making sure that everyone has everything together. Because I'm going to let you know, your viewership, it looks crazy. So it's not, don't think that you're doing it wrong, because we have our own missteps and changes, and so we're real people, and so we want real people to have these as well.
Well, this time you've got a real professional handling the cooking. Gina, you are going to put together this soul brunch. People probably know you from What's Gina Cooking?
They know me from What's Gina Cooking.
What is Gina cooking for this brunch?
Oh, we're going to have some wonderful gumbo. We're actually going to have two types. I'm going to do a vegetarian option, and I'm going to do one with sausage and chicken. We're also going to have a great salad, and we're going to have some fried fish. I will do some fried mushrooms for, my vegans, and it's just going to be an all-around great brunch. We'll get to talk about the food, we'll get to talk about the culture, and just bring the two together.
And that's what I was going to ask you. I'm sure there'll be some tribute to the history of Gullah-Geechee with this lunch.
Definitely, definitely. Well, we have to honor, our ancestors, and so when we partnered to do this together, I was so excited because Deidre is always excited about Gullah-Geechee anything. So I was like, I'm in. So yes.
Great. Now, I'm sure a lot of the vendors from the farmers market will be providing the produce and the food for this.
Always. They are at the forefront and the backbone of everything that we do. And so we'll have, and I don't like to just name drop, so I hope I don't forget anyone, but we'll have stuff from Virtue's Farms, Whippoorwill Farms, we'll have stuff from Gannon Organics, Joseph Fields Farms, Farmer Joe. So all of our farmers will be well represented at our event, just like at the luncheon we had.
Yeah, well, if you are out there on a Saturday morning, you know the great selections that you have there, so there'll be a lot of different foods from a lot of great local vendors. How will this be benefiting our farmers?
Sure. So one of the great things about our farmers market is we work twofold. So it's not just about the food access for the community, but it's also to ensure that they're able to sustain themselves. One thing that I have on my radar is starting a farmer fund. A couple of years back, unfortunately, Billy, his farm was underwater. And so he had to pay over $60,000 to get that pumped out. And this hopefully will help them offset some costs, as well as helping emerging farmers or small farmers expand, because I really believe that we need to get back to understanding who and where our food comes from, as opposed to just, going to chains and getting them.
So it's coming up this Sunday, 11:30, Camp Villa Marie. You can still get tickets, but only through tomorrow?
Only through tomorrow. We will cut the tickets off at 5 p.m. sharp.
And where do folks go for those tickets?
Sure. If you go to our Facebook page, it has the information on how to get there, or if you want to go directly to our website, you go under Support Us, and it has inaugural Gullah-Geechee Farmsgiving.
Excellent. And Gina, it must be very gratifying for you to be able to give back in your community this way. How else can folks find you online?
They can find me on what'sginacooking.com. You can find me on What's Gina Cooking across all social media. Everywhere. And I'm just excited about this. I really am.
Well, you can come on out to the Farmers Market Gullah-Geechee Brunch on Sunday and experience some of that great food. Well, ladies, great to see you both. Have a great time with this event, and hopefully it's going to encourage a lot of other folks to do some of the same things.
Thank you, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you both as well.
Thanks.
Well, this